The word arthritis means inflammation of the joints. Arthritis is derived from two Greek words. The first is athron, which means joints, and the second is itis, which means inflammation. It is generally a chronic disease. Now, when two bones meet at a joint, they are connected in such a way that permits each to move in relation to the other. At the end of each bone, there is a cap of smooth white cartilage which acts as a cushion. This cartilage prevents the bone from rubbing with another and thus saving from wear and tear. When the circulation of blood and lymphatic fluid within the joints becomes sluggish and the joint fluid grows stagnant, the waste products and the poisons of the cellular metabolism build up in the lubricating fluid called synovial fluid of the joints, instead of being efficiently transported to the skin and kidneys for the elimination from the body. These waste products and toxins accumulated in the joint fluid irritate the sensitive nerves, causing pain and stiffness. And if this situation persists for long, the structure of the joints begin to degenerate. The joint fluid begins to dry, and the soft cartilage linings starts corroding. The bones begin to accumulate excessive calcium, forming new bone growth, which limits the movement, and gradually the whole joint is destroyed and movement becomes difficult. Arthritis may be of various forms, but the most frequent being osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. Osteoarthritis is a degenerative joint disease which usually occurs in the older people. It results from structural changes in the articular cartilage in the joints, usually those which are weight bearing, such as the spine and knees. The symptoms are pain and stiffness in the joints. The other symptoms may be watery eyes, dry neck, leg cramps, allergies, impairment in functioning of gallbladder, and liver disturbances. The causes for this problem may be malnutrition, continuous physical stress, obesity, calcium deficiency, and maybe shortage of hydrochloric acid. Rheumatoid arthritis is considered to be a serious disease which not only affects the joints of the fingers, wrists, hips, knees, and feet, but also the muscles, tendons, and other tissues of the body. The disease is due to inflammatory process of the synovium or the lining of the joints, accompanied by swelling and eventual deformity. Rheumatoid arthritis develops gradually over several months with persistent pain and stiffness in one or more joints, and ultimately the whole body is affected. Symptoms may be anemia, colitis, constipation, gallbladder problems, low blood pressure, etc. And also because of hormonal imbalance, physical and emotional stress, infection, maybe severe fright, shock, and injury. Hereditary factors may also be responsible for the onset of this disease. The risk of sustaining osteoporotic fractures may increase if your calcium intake is low, or you lead a sedentary life of low physical activity and no exercise, smoking cigarettes, drinking alcohol in excess, or if you have been taking steroids for asthma or rheumatoid arthritis, or aluminum antacids for ulcer of the stomach on a long-term basis. Remedies may be increase your calcium intake by taking enough milk or its products as yogurt, etc. Can take vitamin D3 and calcium supplements. But before taking them, please take advice of your doctor. Vitamin K, known to help bones retain calcium, is found in fats, wheat, oats, and fish. The diet of an arthritis patient should be planned so as to produce alkalinity in the blood. It should include fruits and vegetables. In severe cases, the patient may be put on raw vegetable juice therapy 3 times a day for about a week. Repeated juice fasts are recommended at intervals of every 2 months. The patient should relax for 30 minutes every night in a tub of warm water in which a cup of common salt has been mixed. The raw potato juice therapy is considered one of the most successful biological treatment for rheumatic and arthritic conditions. The method of preparing potato juice is to cut the potato into thin slices without peeling the skin and place them overnight in a glass filled with water. The water should be drunk in the morning on an empty stomach. Fresh juice can also be extracted from potatoes and drunk diluted with water on 50 to 50 basis early in the morning. Garlic is another effective remedy. It is anti-inflammatory. Garlic, if taken raw, will be good. 1 cup of green juice extracted from green leafy vegetable mixed with carrot juice in equal quantities may be good for arthritis. Constipation should be avoided as it poisons the system and adds to the irritation and inflammation of the joints. Light exercises such as walking and swimming may be beneficial. Should maintain normal body weight. Yogic asanas like Trikon asana, Bhujang asana, Shalbhasana, Nauka asana, and Shav asana may prove to be beneficial. Pranayams such as Anulom Vilom, Brahmari are also beneficial. This is Bright Side of Life. Thank you for joining.